So the demons have now invaded Veins, another region. And you can see here, this is the things you can get. You can get rare crystallite, by the looks of it, on this one. Epic items and text not found, which is the rare items. Now I actually picked up some items yesterday and it pushed my prestige up a bit. I picked up, is it a ring I think? 420, generation 10. So, great stuff. But you've got to find the bosses for that, and you won't always get it. Sometimes you'll get just credits or just knowledge. Other times you'll pick up items. So if you stand around, you can look around and you'll see a little red mark which shows you where the boss is. Or you can motor around looking for it. It's going to be interesting because the bigger the areas, the tougher it is going to be finding these things. But anyway, this is the first time we've been in here. As you can see, we haven't unlocked any of these yet in the invasion part. That, I suppose we had to go over there and do the oh no, that's that. We better go and talk to her, I suppose, first of all. Somebody shouting boss, where? Well, that one's going that way, so see if he knows where he's going. I can't see it yet. Ah yeah, down there. These are really, they'll hurt if they hit you. See the health gone? Better bit some health up, quick. Go in and grab some health. Now you see, we'll pick up a thing here. Let me just change. Now I ran it as an elk and that was a bad idea for my part. I prefer to be a witch when fighting bosses, and we are targeted. Get away from this. This is the only trouble, you'll aggro everything in these areas if you pass it. Now you may be wondering why I prefer to be a witch. Well, because I can fly very fast, which means I can shoot around detonating the bomb things. I can also pick up health when I need it. And you can lay the crows on certain things and damage everything in the area, so it's pretty good for that, although you will get hurt. And a crucial little bit is you've got a second life as well if you do die, so, and quite often with those bosses, if they hit you, you will die. But everyone to their own. Right, let's see if there's any more bosses. Now I never saw that boss until we actually got close to it, so let's check something out. They're not fighting another one, are they? Right, let's see what we got anyway, if we got anything. So you get one of these and you open it. And we did actually get one of those, so let's see if it's any good. 303, and the one we've got is 353, so not as good as the one we've got. But it shows you can get some nice items. You'll have to equip it outside of this region because it's I forgot what he called it now, but you'll see here the might is only 22,000. So you'll have to leave the area to be able to equip that item because it doesn't sort of acknowledge it. Right, but anyway, that's one of the bosses you'll come across. There's quite a few that will turn up. They just turn up randomly, it appears. So just follow everybody else when everybody starts to move and you can't see it. We're going to go and see Iana. Probably take all the enemies with us. But we can quickly help out here. You'll notice there's a lot of people here today, that many. It's not always that busy, but it's the first day of the new region, so... Oh god, there's so many enemies turning up here. I need to go and speak to her. Wherever she is, she's over here somewhere. As you'll see, you get credits for clearing that. Obviously you get double if you've got premium. We're not premium at the moment, so... Oh god, it's a dead end. I'm going to go outside here. That's another boss. Was it? Or wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't. Let's go to this thing first. Yeah, somebody says there... You see the bosses are getting killed very, very quickly. That's the trouble when there's too many people. You'll see it turn up and then it literally... I had one yesterday actually, I saw the boss. I could actually see it. It spawned sort of, say, not in this map, but another map, sort of down there. And by the time I got to it, it was dead. And that's, like I said, the problem when you have too many people. And you need to at least get a shot off on it to get the reward, otherwise you won't get anything. Right, speak to her quickly. See if they got sound yet. Not speaking to her? Oh, I've got aggro. No, we're not aggroing anything. We are now. Right, now we can talk to her. Yeah, it's the same thing. No sound again. And she'll say exactly the same thing we saw in the other place. Gonna have to... what should I do? Wormholes... finish. Right. Yeah, we just need to get that out of the way, so... it activates stuff, I think. Let me have a look. Yes, it starts the missions like of clearing stuff. Now you'll only get sort of knowledge of enemies, that kind of thing when you're doing these little side missions, but it's something to do when you're waiting for bosses and things. Let's get on the flower, move quicker. So it wants us to clear stuff in here, which is fine, we'll just do this. Right, how many more do we need? Another 49%. So, we shall go down here. It's funny because you see the missions are so full up like today because it's just started. But the other day on the other map, by the end of the week, or 2 days ago when it was, you know, the last couple of days of it, we were on the map of an evening and there was 3 of us. And I think that was all that was on the map. So once you've done everything, you don't tend to gain a great deal, so... You can see at the top you've got 1%. You'll get up to 100% and then I can't remember what you get something. And then you don't have that anymore, and you're basically just doing these little missions for a few credits and a few knowledge of enemies, and the only thing worth going for are the bosses, obviously. I need some more enemies, but they keep killing them. Let's take a look over here, something might spawn around us. There. 2 there, actually. That. Right, let's go out here. Let's just pick that up. Even though it's only 1. Let's get on our... because we'll aggro everything we pass, basically. That somebody else hasn't aggroed, of course. So now it wants us to kill imps. But we're going to look for a boss, but... that we'll get to it in time. We were lucky with the first one, actually. Because I can't see the boss. There's got to be an easy way to spot the bosses. We'll go over here and have a mooch. See if we can find our own boss. Oh, they blocked that off. I wonder if you can go over there. Oh no, I'll probably die if I'm in the water. It's too deep. I actually outran that thing. It's new. Nothing there. Ooh, stone. Those cannons you've got to watch as well, they do some serious damage. If they hit you. You know what I should be doing is... come down here a minute. Opening up the portals. So I've got to get one up there. And there's actually one down here, or up there should I say, where I jump down. And I've got to go all the way around. Right, it's out the back. That's that one done. Yeah, I think you're better off going for bosses at the end of the week when not so many people are hunting them down. Because people tend to go mad the first few days and then it clears up a bit. Although you are going to need a few people to kill them. You don't need that many, but obviously the less you are, the more chance you have of getting hurt. And the less damage you're doing, so... But do I want to go... Yeah, I'll keep going this way till I get to that other one. No bosses here. I have done this before though, run around like this and literally ran straight into one. A couple of times. It's just a cannon, doesn't look like a boss for a minute. Where's the... Okay, I've got to go to the right. Here. Right, where am I going? This way. Courage Camp. On a camp. Suppose we could help out at the camp. Ah, we're here anyway, so... Right, got that. Let's go and help defend the camp. Damn, there's nobody here. Basically you need to defend this while this thing's up, and you've got to defend them all, so you need people at every camp. If you don't have people at every camp, you're wasting your time. Because it doesn't matter how well you do here, you'll still lose. Looks like Honour and Bravery camp's taken most damage. What are we? Courage, okay. More people are turning up now, so... Let's go and put that on. That's a god here now, so this camp's probably secured. Crows on that one. It's a boss, so it'll last longer. There you go, you get 50 knowledge of enemies. Or 10,000, whichever one was for this. Little tip though, if you ever are fighting enemies, and there's a whole bunch of them, and one of them's got crows on it, leave it. Because that one enemy with all the crows will damage all the other enemies. The moment you kill it, you just stop the other enemies getting damaged. Sometimes it can be difficult, and if it's just one enemy, well, just kill it. It doesn't matter. Right. Pick up the goodies. And I think we will leave it there for now. Oop. No, it's spotted me. Oh well, we'll just do this. You'll probably handle the last one.